The sun hung low in the sky, casting long shadows across the quiet grove where the Buddha sat beneath an ancient banyan tree. A 50-year-old man approached, his face lined with exhaustion and regret. "Dear Buddha," he sighed, "I have spent my life chasing wealth, cutting down rivals, and taking what I desire. Yet now, in my old age, I find myself alone, with no shelter from the harshness of life. Where did I go wrong?" The Buddha plucked a withered leaf from the ground and held it gently between his fingers. "Listen," he said. "I will tell you the story of the woodsman and the tree. Long ago, in a village nestled between thick forests, there lived a proud woodsman named Arjun. Strong and relentless, he took pride in his skill with the axe. Day after day, he hacked at the mightiest trees, felling them with ease. The villagers praised him, for his timber built their homes and fed their fires. But Arjun never paused to plant, only to cut. One scorching summer, when the land baked under an unforgiving sun, Arjun returned to the same grove where he had once felled a great Ashwath tree, meaning peepal tree. He longed for its shade, but only a stump remained. The earth was cracked, the streams dry, and the birds had flown away. He sat upon the stump, sweating and weary, and realized too late. The axe swings both ways. You chop the tree. Now shade decays. The old man's eyes widened as the Buddha continued. Like Arjun, many believe strength lies only in taking, in conquering, in possessing. But life is a balance. What you give, you receive. What you destroy, you lose. As you sow, so shall you reap. The axe does not discriminate. It serves both creation and destruction, depending on the hand that wields it." The Buddha leaned forward, his voice softening. "But this is not merely a tale of loss. It is also one of awakening." When Arjun realized his folly, he did not drown in regret. Instead, he planted saplings, tended to them, and taught others to do the same. Years later, the grove flourished anew, and children played under the shade of trees he had nurtured. His hands, once calloused from cutting, now bore the marks of healing. The old man exhaled slowly. "So you mean my past actions need not define my future?" The Buddha smiled. "Even the wisest stumble, but it is awareness that lifts them. Your suffering is not punishment. It is the universe whispering, 'Awaken.' Every moment is a chance to change your karma. Plant kindness where you once reaped selfishness. Build where you once destroyed. The shade you seek will grow, but only if you sow the seeds today." The old man's eyes glistened with understanding. "So my past misdeeds. When Arjun chopped mindlessly, he violated Dharma. But when he planted anew, he aligned himself with it. Even the gods must uphold Dharma, for when they falter, the world suffers." He looked at the old man with compassion. "You ask if redemption is possible. Even if a mountain of sins towers over a man, it can be washed away by the river of repentance and righteous action. Your regret is the first seed. Now, water it with change." The old man bowed deeply. "Then I shall walk the path of Dharma, balancing my past with purposeful action." The Buddha's voice was like a distant bell, clear and resonant. "Remember this. Life is not a straight road, but a circle. What you take, you must return. What you break, you must mend. For in the end, the shade you seek is the shade you must first give. As the old man rose, the wind carried the scent of blooming champak flowers as if nature herself blessed his resolve. And in that moment, he understood the acts of his past need not define him. For every swing that fell could also carve a new path. Every seed planted was a promise to the future. And so, with hands no longer clenched in greed, but open in giving, he took his first step toward the shade he would one day become. The ancient sages understood this law of existence. Yatha pinde, tatha brahmande. As is the individual, so is the universe. Your actions ripple through the cosmos, shaping not just your destiny, but the world around you. When you harm, you fracture the harmony of existence. When you heal, you restore it. The Vedas teach us of it. The cosmic order, the balance that sustains all life. Just as a tree gives shade, shelter, and fruit without expectation, so too must we act with selflessness. The Lord Krishna says, Ahimsa parmo dharma, dharma hinsa tathaivcha. Non-violence is the highest duty. But non-violence is not just abstaining from harm, it is actively nurturing life. The Bhagavad Gita says, Karmanye vadhikaraste, ma phaleshu kadachan. You have the right to action, but not to its fruits. Do not be shackled by guilt, nor intoxicated by success. Act with wisdom, tend to the garden of your soul, and the universe will respond in kind. If this video inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more motivation, and share it with someone who needs a boost today. Until next time, stay motivated, stay inspired, and keep shining. See you in the next video. Shubham Bhavtu.